This chapter is about working with links, but we need more things to link to. We don't have all the pages yet, do we? So let's do this. Go up to the word File on the pull-down menu and go down to New. Notice the New Document window. It's sticky. Now, what does that mean? It means that it remembers the last thing you did. Now, the last thing we did was create a template. So it remembers we were in Site Template, it remembers the site we were in, and it remembers the thing that we opened. Sticky. That's nice in a lot of cases, and that's what we want, Lighthouse text in the Lighthouse site. Now you'll notice you do have this option down here, and you'll notice this one is grayed out. Update page when template changes, which binds it to the template. The template is HTML5. If you choose to turn that off, you can change to something else if you want to. We don't want to do that. We're going to leave that on. Click Create. Now this is going to be fundamentally easy. We need an About page and we need a Contact page. We don't have either one. So let's get started on those so when we make our links, we can actually use those and link to them. Let's start by going into Lighthouse Name. Let's select that text. I did a triple click. Let's do About first. About Us, just like that. And down here, let's change this text. We'll do more with that later. That's all we really need to do. So let's go up to the word File and click Save. I'm going to call it About. Don't forget, if you're not on your site route, click here. And I think I'm going to put it into my Pages folder. Click Save. Go ahead and close it. File, New, Template, Lighthouse Text, Create. This one is going to be our contact page. So let's go ahead and say Contact Us. Select that text. How about Contact Stuff? We'll fill that in later. Go up to the word File on the pull-down menu, click Save. We're doing work here. Contact. It remembers the last place I was in. Click Save. Go ahead and close it for a moment. I like that, and we're going to do things to it. But one of the things I want is some difference, just slight differences, between some of the pages. Now, I live by the rule of consistency when it comes to web design. In other words, you might have different pages, but the different pages basically have a consistent look and feel. Let's say you're reading a novel, like say a John Grisham novel. And as you're reading the novel, every time you turn the page, it's a different color, it's a different font, it's a different size. How long are you going to read that thing before you realize, wait a minute, this is ridiculous? Sites should have some consistency, but you can change the pages somewhat to help reflect it's a new page. So let's do this. Let's go into our template. I am in Files, and I can click right here, and I can double click to open it. That's our template. If we go into CSS Designer, we created, if you remember, a secondary CSS. And the only thing it did was change the color of the background. Let me show it to you again. Go into Files, go into CSS. There it is, Main CSS2. We made that a couple of chapters ago. Its only purpose in life is to override in main content the background color. And we made it slightly more blue. It's the only thing we did. Now let me go ahead, I'll close that. What I want to do is attach the secondary sheet to our template and change the background color on these two. So we're going to go back into our template. We're here. Go into CSS Designer. Click the plus sign here. And then go into Attach Existing CSS File. Browse. It's in here, CSS. And there it is. Click Open. We do definitely want to link it. We don't want to import it. Watch what happens when I click OK. It's very subtle, but it changed the background color. So whenever we use this template, and we've used it twice for Contact and About, it will have that subtle difference. Let's go ahead and close it and watch what happens. Save, yes. And it goes, well, I'll tell you what, before we do that, there are two pages, About and Contact, that have this template. Do you want me to update them? Yeah, thank you very much. Click Update. Now, did it? We can show the log right here, just in case we're not sure. 2 files examined, 2 files updated, which could not be updated, 0. I'm happy. Click Close. Now, if we go back to Files, just real quick here, and we go into our pages, let's open up, say, for example, Bodie Lighthouse, About, and Contact. And you can see that there is a slight difference between the color of the backgrounds because we used the secondary CSS to override the background color. Actually, we can close these now, and let's move on.